Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Emily. I am a mom who loves home decor, thrifting, and a good DIY project. Today I'm doing something totally different. I want to talk about my armpits. I was over on my Instagram and I started sharing about my journey transitioning to natural deodorant. You guys blew up my DMs. Thought I would just make an entire YouTube video about this. I just want to share my journey of starting to use natural deodorant and then also detoxing my pits. And let me tell you, I was stinky. I don't want to get ahead of myself. I want to start from the beginning before we really jump into things. If you're not already, you guys should subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and of course you can follow me over on Instagram at EmilyFaith22. Also leave a comment below and let me know your experience with natural deodorant and detoxing. I love hearing about it all because I feel like everybody has a different experience with this and what worked for them and what didn't. So anyways, leave a comment below. Let me get started talking about my pits. It all started when I was pregnant with Norman. I really wanted to switch to a natural deodorant. I had heard about how terrible regular deodorant is. I don't know all the science behind it, but I know deodorant has some stuff in it that's really not good for you. I actually watched a YouTube video of this couple. I'll see if I can find it, but basically they tried all these natural deodorants out there and then they gave their reviews of like what worked best for them. I am going to be saying the names of the brands that I used. I didn't on Instagram, but I just feel like I don't have anything really mean to say, so I'm not like throwing shade at anything, but I feel like it's helpful sometimes to just, you know, tell you guys what I used. I first transitioned and started to use Schmidt's deodorant, and I actually loved it. I used Schmidt's deodorant for I think 7 months, through half of my pregnancy, and then just a few months into Norman being born, and I loved it. My favorite scent of theirs is this lavender one. It's so good, and their lavender one's actually more of a gentle one for like irritations and stuff like that. So anyways, I transitioned, and when I transitioned, I did not smell at all. I just started using natural deodorant. Everyone talked about the detox phase, you're gonna stink. I started using it, I was like, this is great. I don't smell, I just started using a new deodorant. But 7 months later, now I wanna say that I don't know if this is because I was pregnant, and your body is different when it's pregnant and when it's not. So this could be like hormonal, but I'm just sharing what happened to me. So I used natural deodorant for like 7 months, didn't stink. And then my armpits, after Norman came, started getting like these pimply like bumps, but they never like came to the surface like a normal pimple. They were just super, super painful in my armpits. So what I would do, you know, I didn't know if it was my razor, but I basically stopped using Schmidt's and started using, like, I had an extra Dove in the drawer, so I started using Dove and was still shaving, whatever, and the bumps went away. I was thinking, okay, well, maybe I'm crazy. So I started using Schmidt's again and the bumps came back. I literally did that like 3 times and the bumps kept coming back. So I stopped using Schmidt's altogether, and a lot of people talk about how they get a rash when they use natural deodorant. A lot of people say it's the baking soda in the deodorant, but they actually make a natural deodorant, this lavender one, and it didn't matter for me. I was still getting bumps, so I don't know, take that for what you will. I stopped using Schmidt's and I started using Dove. And obviously just like back to the usual, was using that, and I was looking at what other people loved. And you guys might know, you see a lot of YouTubers working with this company, and I actually was trying to work with them too, so this is why I wanted to try out this deodorant for myself first before I reached out to them. And I wanted to try out Native deodorant. Probably heard of it, has such good reviews, so many people use it and love it. This could be it for me. So I ordered Native, and of course I got like a 3-pack of deodorant. I didn't just get one because it was like cheaper to kind of like do it that way in the long run. I stopped using Dove. I started using Native. This is the Native one I've been using. It's coconut and vanilla, and actually it smells so good. So I will say that it's like, it smells real good. But as I started using it, I was getting smellier and smellier by the day. And I was thinking, okay, maybe this is it. Maybe this is the detox people talk about. I have no idea why it didn't happen right away and like why it would happen 7 months down the line. Again, maybe that's because of pregnancy and not pregnancy and like postpartum hormones. But either way, I was so stinky. I was having to like wash my armpits during the day, reapplying multiple times. Even when I would shower and wash, I felt like I just still kind of smelled. Guys, I smelled so bad. What I had read is to give your body time. I've literally seen some people share like there's just a 2-week period where you smell and then it's all sunshine and rainbows after that. Well, I was going on like 5 weeks. And I felt like things were only getting worse. I couldn't live like this. Like, I was about to just throw in the towel and give up on natural deodorant, except for the fact that I had a 3-pack of Native and I didn't want to waste my money, so I keep using it. This one's not even opened yet, you guys. This brings us to how I got rid of the stink. I went online and Googled armpit detox and a website came up. I can't think of the name right now, but I will link it below. It was talking about basically like an armpit clay mask that you can use to detox your body. I was like, okay, well, I need to try something because letting my pits just naturally detox, it's already been like 5 weeks and I'm suffering. I found this website, this girl's talking about this armpit detox and it looked super easy. It was basically just 2 ingredients and I was like, heck, I can do that. So I walked up to one of our like healthy grocery stores that's super close and I grabbed something called Bentonite clay. Literally, I have no idea about brands. This is literally just what the grocery store had. Living clay, detox clay powder, but it's called Bentonite clay. I felt super skeptical because I've been so stinky and I really didn't think just like a quick 5-minute armpit mask was gonna do much, but you guys, it worked. I kid you not, I used my little Bentonite clay armpit mask and I have not smelled as strongly as I did since. I have still had like low level BO after like a long day. But I was waking up stinky. That's how bad things were. I just felt like I was like constantly stinky. During this time of being stinky, I actually like switched back to using Schmidt's. Like randomly I would just like use Schmidt's one day, randomly I was using Native. It wasn't making a difference at this point. Like I feel like my body was just like, nope, nothing's helping you. Like you need to figure out how to detox. So even when I switched back to Schmidt's, still stinky, using Native, still stinky. I did this mask and it has worked wonders. To make this simple concoction, we have our Bentonite clay and you do 1 tablespoon. Apparently you're not supposed to use metal, so I got my plastic. 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. This is the consistency you will want, at least I think. I put on my swimsuit because I didn't want to like get anything dirty. So, I don't know. This spoon's kind of tricky to use. I'm gonna use a baby spoon. You know what? I was supposed to clean my armpits and I totally had deodorant on. Now, it says that if it's like your first time using it, you can just do it for 5 minutes, but if you've done it a couple of times, you can leave it up to 20 minutes. So I think this is my 3rd time doing it, I'm going to leave it on for 15, and then I'll hit you back up. My 15 minutes is up, we're gonna wipe off, and that's literally it. One last thing too, before we get back to me talking more, is that I have had lots of people DM me about both Schmidt's and Native deodorant, telling me that those are the only deodorants that worked for them. So I just want to say that everybody's body is so different and everybody's gonna find a deodorant that works for them. So again, I didn't want to throw any hate towards Schmidt's or Native. I literally am still using those. Just wanted to make that clear. I am now like swearing by this bentonite clay. I am going to continue to do it, continue to detox my pits, but I feel like I don't smell. That is one thing I'm doing, and I'm also using the crystal deodorant. There's all sorts of brands, but basically it's just like a crystal. And you wet it and rub it on your pits. Really awesome about the crystal is that it actually kills bacteria. So I feel like other deodorants don't actually kill the bacteria that's like forming in your armpits, but the crystal actually is that's like what it does. It kills the armpit bacteria. So I'm kind of doing like a twofold of like the mask and also trying to use the crystal a bit more. I hope you found this helpful. I know it was a lot of me talking, but I just wanted to share my journey of how I have stopped reeking, and now I feel like I can use natural deodorant. I'm not putting the harmful chemicals in my body, and I feel good, you guys. I feel good. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up. As always, you guys can subscribe. For more of my everyday life, follow me on Instagram at EmilyFaith22. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time.